Today's Tuesday, November 25th. I took 3 trades on NASDAQ and I barely finished today green. I'm going to show you what all 3 of those trades were. So this candle right here is 9:30 market open, and higher time frame I was bullish because we're building up all these stacked highs up here. And if you zoom out to like the 4-hour time frame, we're tapping into a 4-hour gap. So I'll just kind of zoom over, right? So there's this big 4-hour gap. We're kind of shifting structure. I know like over here we're moving kind of bearish, but lower time frame we've definitely shifted structure. We're tracing back into this 4-hour gap, and even on the daily too. I feel like that's another thing it's telling is just how we reacted, right? We swept this low, very strong reaction off of it. So I'm definitely bullish higher time frame. So then at 9:30, the first entry I saw was there was this 30-second inversion that happened right here because there was an SMT with this 9:30 high, but there wasn't an SMT with this other high because we made relative equal highs. So we created this 30-second gap. I know it was small, but we pretty much almost immediately inverted it. So once we inverted this 30-second, I was willing to try that. I liked the strong close, but it pretty much ran straight to my stop. So at this point, I still had the same bias. I wanted to wait until that kind of like 10 a.m. news came out. And this thing I have marked out over here is there's a 4-hour gap that was like more discounted than the other one. So I'm not saying it's necessarily in discount. We still didn't hit equilibrium in this range, but this 4-hour gap's a lot more discounted, right? So we got more of a retracement. From there, I'm still looking for long. So the first opportunity I took was there was this 3-minute inversion. So we opened up this 3-minute gap right here, immediately inverted it. I love inversions when we create it and immediately just invert that candle. I put my stop loss all the way down here at this low, and I was looking to target this data high up here left behind from that 8:30 candle. So I got to stop to break even. We came up. There was an unfilled 15-minute gap up here. The main reason I was taking it is because I wanted to go break even at the unfilled 15-minute gap, but the only thing going against me was on the 5-minute, we actually created this 5-minute gap right here, and we closed through it. So I feel like in theory, if we were going to remain bullish, why would we close through this gap? But I just had a higher time frame bias really that was really strong. And then the next setup I took after I got break even, right? So we tapped into that 15-minute gap, came down, I got break evens. So from here, I'm still looking for longs, right, to this 9:30 high, other areas up there. So I'll delete this so it's a little more clear, right? So next, we had a 4-minute inversion, right? So on the 4-minute time frame, we opened up this gap, immediately closed through it. We came really close to my stop a bunch of times. We never actually stopped me out. So I put my stop all the way down here. I ended up looking to target. Well, I closed right below the 9:30 high. I was debating and targeting this 9:30 high, but then in real time, I saw it get hit, react off of it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely got to close. So, I mean, honestly, I was debating on targeting all the way up here to this data high, but I feel like price action wasn't the cleanest, and I'm not trying to go for a high RR. I feel like this is just a low-hanging fruit, and I love targeting low-hanging fruit. What's the easiest thing for me to target on the day? But I do this for free Monday through Friday on YouTube, so definitely come check that out.